there everyone, it's Mr. G in the kitchen again, and today we're going to make something called banana bread. It's one of my favorites, haven't had it in a long time, but this is what you'll need. KitchenAid or Cuisinart mixer, a couple mixing bowls, okay, a nice tin to put your banana bread in before it bakes, a bowl to whisk your eggs, and with that you'll need 2 eggs, a cup of sugar, a cup and a half of all-purpose cooking flour, 3 bananas, half cup of butter, a teaspoon of baking soda, vanilla extract, and a pinch of salt. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to put everything together. Angle it here so you can see it. So I'm going to put all the dry ingredients together first. So first is the flour. Get that in there. And I already measured it so to make it easier and to save time. So all the dry ingredients go first. Alright. Baking soda, we'll make sure it's exact. I have a teaspoon right here. Shape of a heart. How cool is that? Alright. Teaspoon of that. And a little pinch of salt. Just put in your hand right there. And just put that in there. Alright. What you want to do is you want to sift these dry ingredients together. I just kind of move it like this. Alright. You can use the wire whisk if you want. Just kind of mix it. Make sure they're all mixed together nice. Alright. And we're good to go. So we're good to go there. We're going to put that aside for now. Now next up is the eggs. Make sure to have your plate handy so you can throw them out. You can reuse that wire whisk too. Alright. Crack them into the bowl. 1, 2. Before you do anything, throw your plate out, wash your hands. I'll be right back. It's always important to wash your hands after you touch raw egg. Alright, we're good to go there. Awesome. So now I'm going to whisk the eggs. Make sure they're whisked together. It doesn't have to be perfect, but as long as it looks like what I'm doing here, you're good to go. Alright. Alright, so that's pretty good. Or good enough, right? What we're going to do now is throw the wire whisk in the sink. I'm going to put that butter right in there. Make sure that your butter is softened. So if you're using a stick of butter, make sure it goes in the microwave for about 15 or 20 seconds. If you're using the tub of butter, you're probably okay. It does not need to go in the microwave. Alright, so what I'm going to do now, get my dry ingredients here. There we have it. There's my dry ingredients. I'm going to pour the wet ingredients in there. What do you think? Whoosh. Now, then put this bowl in the sink. Now what we're going to do is we're going to get our Cuisinart or KitchenAid mixer and just mix this until it looks nice and creamy. Take your time with it. Speed it up a little bit. I wouldn't go past 5 though. So you're probably good now. It only takes about a minute, and this is kind of what you're going for right here, right? So, right now, this is pretty good. What you're going to do is put this in the sink. So unplug your Cuisinart or your KitchenAid mixer. Do not lick it. Remember, it has raw egg in it still. So in the kitchen it goes. In the sink it goes. Next up is to squish or mash our bananas, which you need 3 of. So when you have your bananas in here, you can use a potato-like smasher, or you can just get your hands in there and just smash it up. Either one works. I'll try this one first. If it doesn't work, I'll just use my hands. Just try it. You know what? Let's just do the hands method. Get this. Right? Just get our hands in there and just smash it up. Go ahead and smashed up as possible. Alright? Creamy as possible. I kind of wonder if the Cuisinart will work. Just smash it up with your hands enough. Alright? Now that I got a lot of the big chunks, I probably could use the potato smasher again. This looks pretty good. I'm going to keep going with it. Wash my hands before I get back in there. I'm just going to smash it in there. Just smash it. This probably works best if you use both your hands and this potato smasher, right? The old-fashioned way of making potatoes. So when they're nice and good, you'll kind of see it. You'll stick to it, but it will no longer look like bananas, is what you're going for. Alright, so now that's pretty good. Done. We are going to put that in the sink, and we're going to combine the ingredients, and then whisk it together. So now what we're going to do, we're going to combine these ingredients together. So let's get ready. Let's do it. Now, you may need a spoon to help you out, so if you don't, you can use your hands, it's up to you. I'm going to use a spoon to kind of help me out. Be in there. There we go. Let's try the wire whisk again, see if it just easily just mix it. Alright, there we go. Look at that. It's amazing already. And before you forget, make sure, get that little bit of vanilla extract. You want a teaspoon of that as well. So let's do it. Here, and you're going to, here, that, right? There you go. Pour that in there, and you're good to go. Make sure your oven is preheated to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, and take everything else out of the oven. All right. So now we're good. We can put it in that baking sheet, or baking pan. So let's go. Let's see how this works. I'm going to reposition the camera so you can see me better, because I'm right-handed. Oh, but before you do that, put a little bit of non-stick spray in there so it doesn't stick to the bottom. So you want to take it out in the end. Alright, so that's pretty good. Now, what I'm going to do is just going to pour it in there. So let's see how this goes. Just pour it in there. It should go in pretty easy. That nice banana bread. So when your oven's preheated to 350 degrees and everything's out of the oven, alright, so no miscellaneous pots or pans or cooking or baking sheets. This will go in the oven for about 50 to 55 minutes. I would probably check it after 50 minutes to see where you're at. Okay, and that's pretty much it. I'm trying to get the rest of it in here, but it looks like it's pretty good. Remember, do not lick anything. It still has raw egg in it, okay? So now, time to put it in the oven, because my oven is preheated and ready to go. Alright? Let's check it. Make sure to always get your oven safe oven mitts. Alright? Always use 2 hands when putting it in the oven. Because, you know, it'd be a tragedy if you drop the whole thing, right? So put it right in there and you're good to go. Hey Google, set a timer for 55 minutes.
Okay, 55 minutes. And that's starting now.
And there you have it. I'll be back in about 55 minutes. Well, really 10 seconds, but 55 minutes. See you later. Alright everyone, I'm back. I'm going to take my banana bread out of the oven. But before you do, make sure oven safe oven mitts. Alright? Use 2 hands always. Pull the rack out a little bit. Ooh, it looks amazing. We're going to let it cool on the stove. Let it cool for about 10 minutes and you can cut into it and eat it. Make sure you turn your oven off. Look what we have here. That looks amazing. So like I said, let it cool for about 10 minutes and you'll be good to go. Enjoy. See you later. Bye-bye.